attorney.
Okay, welcome back. It's like 2 hours later. Let's continue. Right, this time we were planning on doing the probably magic training, but also check if we can do anything with the alcohol we were given. Let's start out with obviously. Oh, I need you. Oh, also, of course. No new Emmas here, sure. Omikuji. Financial prospects. 2 people are fine. Illness. Serious. School. It'll be hard, but give it your all. Barely good luck. Okay, cool. And then let's do 1 Illya's Castle. I think I'll lower the volume for this for myself just a bit more. Sometimes the first level sound is quite loud. So we've done Rin with Saber, Lancer, and Caster. Let's do Rin with the rest of 2 others we haven't yet done. Or did we do Shiro with Saber and Rin with our... No, we didn't. Give food. The first one. Give me that, give me that, give me that. First nothing, obviously. Don't chink. Speed up. Well, can't do anything about that. Oh, it didn't even go to us. But we got drowned because of... Already a bad spot. Easy. Yeah? Yes, you are. Thank you for the lovely voiceover, Caster. I think it was Caster. Mushroom. Yep. I feel like, whoa. I feel like Saber's getting buffed. She will eat faster or something. Oh no, I thought we could use the momentum on the other direction too, but nope. Not possible. Mew mew. Here we go. Easy.
これを作ったのは誰だ。腹に入っちまえば同じだ。腹に入っちまえば同じだ。今だ。もっちりしすぎじゃねえの。つかみどころがない。
Uh-oh. Barely made it. Well, we have more HP than Saber, so we should win this. Let's just fill it to mostly up, and we can speed up past Saber. There we go. Easy. I want that to be true. Yeah, of course. Apple to me. Never mind. Maybe we got it enough.
Speed up!
Archer's ladle.
Speed up!
That's only fair. We got it with Archer. Or Saber. Unfortunately countered.
Speed up!
Success. Nice. Sorry, not getting through the shield.
Speed up! やめんか! お前の命は俺の! これが貴様の敗因だ.
No, he's not stunned enough.
Gate of Babylon!
So we can't quite.
逃がさんぞセイバー! バビロン! 怯えろ!
激おこれ!
あちゃ! ひどい! そこまでだ! ライダー! お前の命は俺のもの!
Ah, no.
みんなご飯の時間だよ.
Please go down. Please go down. We need one more. No, he went down. No, 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 no. Unlucky. Okay, caster is dumb. Good. Win for us.
ペガサスのように. Lanza, お前はあなたという人は.
Sorry, I need to pause for a moment. Okay, we're back. That took way too long. People just started refurnishing everywhere. Sorry, I didn't hear who said this. Unlucky. Failed concepts are reused in the Ironburst Castle as maids. What the fuck? Ah, yes.
その調子、うっかりしないように。
藤隊長の
Yeah, I am recording, right? Yes.
もらった。倒してしまって構わんのだろ。何するのよ。
There we go.
イリスの魅力を教えてくれます。ボルク。ちょっと何？アイドナの魅力を教えてくれます。信じたぞ。何するの？このくらいがニコ。大人の魅力を教えてあげるわ。
Ouch.
邪魔。よくもこのくらいが。
わがまま娘にはお仕置きが必要だ。アンリミテッドブレイドワークス。
Blade works indeed.
アイリスミルクのお腹いっぱいだ。そんな姿になっちまいやがって。もうお腹いっぱい。こうなっては。ひれ伏しなさい。私があなたを止めてみせる。
わがまま娘にはお仕置きが必要だな。
やればいいってものじゃないわよ。死ね。
Ouch. Ouch.
私は頭脳労働専門ですから。
アンリミテッドブレイドワークス。
Caster just exploded.
これ以上は許しません。
No, don't do that. Let me get this.
いただいた。
Piece of paper. Let me get this.
いただいた。
Damn it.
腹黒ロリとかもうお腹
倒してしまって構わんのだろ。
Easy enough. Ouch.
もう知らない。
There we go. Okay. Luckily, the delay only happened during this, so not during a crucial moment. Oh no, we are all dead. How could this happen?
もうおしまいよ。こうなったら。
One of these days, this ending sequence is gonna... Yes, thank you. One of these days, this ending sequence is gonna be different and we're gonna successfully stop Illya from self-destructing. Goodbye, Sakura. It was a good run. Cool. Do we survive this time? No. Oh, goodbye. And we're gone too. No? Yeah, no. Well, 3 of them made it. Unless... Okay, 3 of them made it. I'm not sure if this is a reference to something. It might be to some really old game like, I don't know, Castlevania, or probably not Castlevania. Maybe, I don't know, is Castlevania from Japan originally? If it is, then probably, yeah, not sure. Just feels like that era. 80s something, I don't know. Might just be a reference to, I don't know, Final Fantasy 1 or Dragon Quest or something too. I wouldn't know. There we go. I don't think we got any new items, but... Oh, that's new. Got a new one there. That's cool. Digimode. Or did we get... Yeah, we got Archer's Ladle. Archer's Ladle tableware. A strong man's ladle. Projected by Archer. Unlimited cooking works. Indeed. Cool. I wonder if we'll get when that big picture in the CG color is done. I would wonder if we'll get it here. Maybe. Okay, let's, I guess, dive in and... Oh boy. Yeah, nothing to do here, but probably nothing to do until the night moments. Oh, I guess there is on the 11th we could... Should we do one run and end it on Illya's place? Yeah, I think we should do that. Let's just do that. Because we didn't get to do that when we did the scene with Sakura. Sure, with this we get to do it, right? Hold on. There we go. Stay for the night. Let's do it. You have already seen this scene. Skip Hotel Iceburn. But it said new, so let's just let's not skip it. Also, let me just raise the volume a bit now. Staying over for one night should be fine. Saber won't worry too much. I'll call and let her know I'm spending the night at the Iceburn Castle.
シロ、どうするの？泊まっていってくれるの？
ああ、イリアの言葉に甘えさせてもらう。城で一泊できるなら俺も嬉しいし。
I don't remember this dialogue if it has happened, so sorry if this is repeat.
やったー！シロと一緒だ！そうと決まったらすぐに支度しなくっちゃ。セラ、シロに部屋を用意してあげて。
Yeah. Also, Sela is so. While Illya bounces up and down happily, Sela silently thinks, "You have no dignity, Miyashiro. I misjudged you. Well, I always saw you as a zero in the first place. It's okay though. It's okay. Enjoy this brief taste of happiness." I think I remember that one, yeah. I can feel definite pressure coming from Sela.
リズはディナーの支度。とっておきのお酒と肉を使って、とびきりのごちそうを用意してね。
Yeah.
任せて、イリア。頑張って、今日こそ森の主を飼ってくる。
This probably just means the biggest animal in the forest, or the most ferocious, but I immediately thought about either berserker or I guess quiz ogre Fujine in the forest being hunted. With that, the ever expressionless Liz leaves the lobby.
ほら、シロ、サロンに行こう。お部屋の用意はセラがしてくれるから、私たちはゆっくり夕食を楽しみましょう。
そういうわけなんで、今日はお世話になるよ、セラ。
私に気を使っていただかなくとも結構です。エミヤ様はお嬢様の期待に沿うよう誠心誠意努力して魅力的な紳士としてお振る舞いください。
Oh, don't worry, we will. If we get the chance. She quickly looks away and starts up towards the second floor in a huff.
そんなことないもんね。
ねえ。
別に努力なんかしなくっても、イリアのお兄ちゃんは十分魅力的だもんね。
ね
いや、どうかな。セラの言うことは割と正しいような。
Illya's clinging tightly to me. When she says something like that while looking up at me this way, I can't help but feel awkward.
大丈夫。いつも通りにしてればいいから。せっかくだし、今夜はみんなでご飯にしよっか。あっちの食卓みたいに、私とお兄ちゃんとセラとリズ、それにバーサーカーの5人で仲良くごちそうを食べるの。
Is she happier having dinner at my place than here? The castle she lives in. Illya seems truly happy as she proposes dinner with the entire family.
ああ、せっかく城にいるんだもんな。そういうのもいいと思う。けど、バーサーカー、食堂に入れるのか？
Yeah, I remember bits and pieces of this convo.
あ、そっか。バーサーカーはちょっと厳しいかも。窓の外にいてもらう？
And I think Emiya here will respond with, I think that's even scarier or something. That's scary in its own way, yeah. Imagining Berserker sitting outside the window, sadly holding his knees, makes me think of Saber waiting for me.
いや、それなら外で食べよう。ちょっと寒いけど、火を焚けば暖かいし。みんなでワイワイやるなら、バーベキューの方が楽しいぞ。
私もそうしたい。バーサーカーもきっと喜ぶ。
それじゃいいな。バーベキューなら俺も手伝えるし、止めてもらうお返しができる。リズが肉を用意するならこっちは野菜担当だ。アイリア、厨房を借りていいかな。野菜はここにあるのを拝借するわけだけど。
Wait a second. Why are you clinging to me? She's so happy right now.
いや、また、せめて理由を言ってくれ。
I keep struggling, but she refuses to release my arm from her grasp.
いいの。嬉しいの。ありがとうなの。お兄ちゃん。
Her strength increases as she squeezes me, so finally I just resign myself to it, attaboy. Illya looks so happy she could cry. I don't know what's gotten into her, but she's happily holding on as hard as she can.
まあ、いっか。
When I see her face like that, the embarrassment I feel becomes trivial. An unexpected decision to have dinner in the castle. If such a small thing can bring Illya this much joy, I'd make the same choice every time. And this is, yeah, I remember
こち
this
らの
one.
エミヤ様のお部屋でございます。
Yeah, I'll just skip the rest of this because I remember this. Her being snarky and leaving us with a cold blanket. Okay. Cool. So, we've only done one of these, but for some reason it says that we have done 2 of them. Let's just go through all of them in order. I think it might give a... This is interesting. Okay, so it's just a scene we've seen, yeah. Okay. Let me check. Similarly, let's check the other options there. Because I think that's the one that we did first. Stay for the night. Bottle ice burn. There we go. Go to sleep, cursing cell. Ghost gossip, glamorous. Okay, that's something we've seen, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's try one of the new ones. I swear, soon we will get to magic training. Soon. I don't know. I probably shouldn't keep using this because I think this is one of the triggers for continuing the story. I should choose one of the other events. Stay for the night. Try my best. Cute little lampshade there. Now that I'm alone in here, the first thing I'll do is check out the room. It's not all that bad being shut up in here this way. But the fact that Zellas seem to enjoy it so much is another story. Hopefully not. No ceiling that will descend and crush me, or briars that will grow out of the floor, or walls that will close in on me. Yikes, that's a big fear of mine. Or water that will flood in, right? After investigating the room and finding it free of any traps, either modern or antiquated. Why am I struggling? Antiquated. I feel safe for the time being. The trap is even more well hidden, maybe. I'll just fall asleep in here. Man is the kind of animal that, if he really puts his mind into it, can sleep just about anywhere. Ooh. Hell yeah, Illya night scene. Okay.
Illya?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I sit up from the floor at the arrival of a sudden visitor. In through the door comes Illya. Hello. After a glance at my surroundings. Hmm.
こういうところじゃないと落ち着かない体質？
違う。ここが俺の寝室。
Looking what must be somewhat desperate, I hold in a yawn as I answer her. Oh, she's definitely shocked now.
下にたくさん客室あるのに。もしかしてシロ、遠慮してここを選んだの？
いや、セラがエミヤ様の寝室はこちらですって有無を言わさず。
And shut me up in here before I could do anything, yeah.
もう、セラったらまたおかしな真似して。
She's getting punished so hard.
シロにこんな物置をあてがうなんて。
そうだな。でもベッドを用意してくれただけでも譲歩だと思う。
You must not, milady. A doghouse is more than appropriate for an underfed dog that may bite you any moment. Albeit lacking in taste as he is, I am sure he will voice no objections to it. Or something.
まったく私に恥をかかせて。シロ、こんなところにいることないわ。
Burning with righteous indignation, Illya pulls me toward the door by the hand. I wonder if she's gonna make us sleep with her thoughts. Oh no.
いけません、お嬢様。
Oh no. The dark maid appears without a sound. Can these maids just appear at will anywhere in the castle or something? I don't know. She's kind of levitating there. Or so it feels. And though her uniform is mostly white, it's certainly appropriate to call her dark.
セラ、
そもそも宇治素性の知れぬ下々の者にお嬢様のご厚情はもったいなく、本来は犬小屋に押し込めるべきところをあえてこの部屋をそれもわざわざ寝袋まで用意して差し上げたのです。
Wow.
アインツベルンのもてなしとして十分だと判断しますが。
Indeed. Oh, I don't like where this is going.
セラ、下の客室すぐに用意なさい。
お嬢様、
こんなところにシロを寝かせておくわけにはいきません。彼は私の客です。
ですが、大旦那様には部外の者をみだりにこの城に泊めることは禁じられて。
I mean, are we really an outsider? I mean, we are the adopted brother, so... And not good. This is turning into a quarrel between Sela and Illya.
二人とも
After clearing my throat to draw their attention, I speak up.
いや、俺はこれでいいよ。
Shiro, stop.
シロ、
Let's do what Illya wants.
屋根もあるし、窓もはまってるし、寝袋に穴も開いてないし、一晩の宿なら十分だ。森の廃墟で寝ることに比べれば大したことじゃない。
感服いたしました。エミヤ様は物を見る目が終わりになる。
Sela slowly nods. She seems almost sincere. The keyword being almost.
そういうわけで今日はここで寝るよ。豪勢な夕食だったし、それを思えばこれぐらいどうってことない。
そう、シロ。
エミヤ様もご納得の様子で安堵いたしました。それではお嬢様、消灯の時間です。お部屋に戻りましょう。
あ、じゃあな、イリア。
God damn it.
それじゃあまたね。
She looks so sad there. I wonder if she knows. I mean, she obviously knows more than she lets on, but I wonder if there was a deeper reason for her wanting us to stay with her or in another direction than here. Something to do with what's going on with the Holy Grail War. I noticed that neither of them said goodnight. You've got to admit, as a bedroom, this place is severely lacking in creature comforts. Creature? But all I have to do for it to stop bothering me is fall asleep. There he goes. Yeah? The creaking of a hinge reaches my ears. Just as I was finally starting to fall asleep too, the moment I thought that, I realized someone else had come into the room.
お兄ちゃん、起きてる？
Yeah, Illya?
イリア。
She came here alone this late at night.
ああ、起きてる。もしかしてさっきのことで。
そうよ。今ならセラもいないでしょ。さっきは気を使ってくれたけど、私、やっぱりこんなところにシロを寝かせるのは嫌。
Aww.
イリア。
She came all this way alone through the dark of the castle night. Just for me? Refusing her after all that would be more impolite than anything.
俺もバカだな。初めから好意に甘えればよかった。
Yeah.
それで、俺はどこに行けばいいんだ？
すぐ近くだよ。私の部屋で一緒に寝よう。
Hell yes. That's what I've been waiting for. Illya's room, huh? That sounds good to me. No, don't question it. Don't question it. Don't bring rationale into this. What did she say? Sleeping in her room? And together at that? You idiot. She's like your little sister. No, wait. If that's the case, then what's the problem? Yeah, good for you. Justify it to yourself that way. I mean, Illya may be small, but she's still a lady. There's definitely a problem with just jumping into bed with her there. Though, really, this whole situation is nothing but one big problem. You stun-locked him. Good job, Illya.
どうしたの、シロ？目に落ち着きがないけど。
Shiro, this is one of the moments where you just shut your brain off and just go with the flow. Nothing's wrong, and yet an incredibly ominous feeling is clinging to me. I can't go, and yet I can't tell her that I won't.
シロは私の部屋が嫌なの？昔閉じ込めたりしたから。
Okay. That only happened in... That didn't happen in Heavensfield. Yet only in Heavensfield we got close to Sakura. Yeah. So it's definitely mixing crowds. Yeah. I'm pretty sure at the very least, right?
いや、それは関係ないんだけど。
もし私の部屋に来てくれないなら、私もここで寝るんだから。
Oof. She flops onto the cheap air mattress. I've decided I can't allow Illya to sleep in a place like this.
そうだな。悪い。イリアの言葉に甘えさせてもらっていいか。
We are actually doing it, the mad lad.
もちろん。
Sorry, I ran out of things to drink, so needed to open a new one.
やったー。今夜はずっと一緒だね、シロ。
Hell yeah. Oh, she's so happy. She is in a good mood, yeah. If that's all it takes to make her happy, then this must have been the right choice. Right? Yeah, let's not worry about the consequences or the morality of all of this. Let's just enjoy the moment. Make Illya happy. That's all that matters. That prison cell, I mean, temporary guest room can't even be compared to the gorgeous bedroom I find myself in. Sleeping here with Illya will be much more relaxing than spending the night alone in that room. Or so I thought anyway. Yeah?
シロ、あっち向いてて。
Oh my god.
え？
Just do it, dude.
この格好で眠るわけにいかないでしょ。ちょっと着替えるから。
Ah, that's right. It's different for her. She's happy with herself. Thinking that She has made Shiro conscious of her.
どうしたんだよ、イリア。
もしかして、私の着替えを見たい？お兄ちゃんならいいよ。
Oh hell yeah. Illya X Shiro, here we go. Hey now, what the hell do you think you're saying? Illya may not be quite old enough to feel it, but there should be some natural shyness between a boy and a girl. Yeah, you see, Shiro, this is she's 18, right? She's older than you, right? Right? Or is she not? She was born at the start of Zero. No, she was born 8 years prior to Zero. And Zero was 10 years before Stay Night. Yeah, she's 18. Yeah. She is 18.
はいはい。そういうことで白をからかっても面白くはないわね。じゃあ、あっち向いててね。
Yeah, Shiro is not, he's been charmed by, Sakura quite a bit too much. I do as she tells me. True, a part of me does regret the missed opportunity. Ayo, Shiro. I mean, I know she's not directly related to you, but ayo, and I my guy, I salute you. With that, silence returns to envelop the room. I hear the rustling of clothes, and after that, I sense her slipping under the covers behind my back.
はい。いいよ、お兄ちゃん。
Aww. God bless this game. I never knew I needed this so much. I'm so glad I saved these two, the last one with Sakura and this one till last. That's so wholesome. Illya and I lie in bed side by side. Even if we both stretch out our arms and legs, there's room to spare.
ねえ、もっとそっち行っていい？
Definitely.
いいぞ。というか、広すぎて寄り添わないと隙間風が入っちまう。俺のせいでイリアが風邪ひいたら、セラとリズに合わせる顔がないよ。
そうよね。じゃあ、本当に遠慮なしで。
It's really hard to, I mean, with Shiro, I don't think, Shiro is mostly about, brotherly love, but with Illya it's hard to read her because most of the time she's just affectionate for, familial love. But, you know, sometimes she's just like very horny for Shiro, so, you know, it's hard to read her, but this seems very, very wholesome and sweet. Though, this line, I don't know. We'll see. Her body snuggles close to mine. Her laughter, though colored with a slight shyness, is happy. Yeah, same, sure. Coming here was the right thing to do. Hell, yes. This bed is too big and cold for such a small girl to sleep in alone.
白の体温、ちょっと厚めだね。なんか湯たんぽみたい。
Sleeping with a hot water bottle.
湯たんぽって、また古い道具知ってるんだな、イリア。
呼びきかね。
キリツグがね、あっちにいるときにお母様に話してたのは思ったよりここは寒い、湯たんぽが恋しいって。その気持ち今なら ちょっとだけ分かってあげてもいいかな。
Illya nestles closer, rubbing her cheek against mine, against my chest. The way she's holding on to me, I almost feel like a big teddy bear. Well, speaking of which, this room sure has a lot of them.
いつもはぬいぐるみを抱いて寝たりするのか？
ボニファーチウスやオットは？時々ね。
That is some obtuse lore you should drop and question someone new to Fate fandom with. What is the name of Illya's stuffed animals? What are the names? I see. She's still thinking up some pretty unique names for them. The thought of Illya dressed in her pajamas and cuddling up to a teddy bear is a lovely image, but also a very lonely one.
そうだ、初めて見るよね、私のパジャマ。
I would hope so.
どうかな、似合ってるかな。
I pat her suddenly inquisitive head. Aw. Her hair is as smooth and fine as any silk. She smiles under my hand and snuggles up against it.
かわいいぞ。童話に出てくるお姫様みたいだ。
Shiro, this is why you are the goat. Sometimes you just have the perfect lines.
今までね、そう言ってくれる人って誰もいなかったから。
Gentle warmth has begun to permeate Illya's little body. She should be able to drift off into a peaceful sleep now.
お兄ちゃん？
なんだ？
子供の頃、一緒に誰かと眠ったことってある？
Did you ever get the chance to sleep with Kiritsugu or Fujine? Long ago, Kiritsugu had the tendency to take off on long journeys at a moment's notice, so he wasn't around much, and Fujine didn't stay over much back then, so I don't really have any memories like that.
イリアこそお母さんと一緒だったか？
About that. I mean, maybe as a very young girl. It seemed like a normal response to her question. But as the words left my mouth, I felt her tighten her hold on my chest. Yeah, it's a sore topic for her. Her body went rigid, as though out of fear. I gently stroke her back to comfort her.
あれ、変なこと聞いた。俺も誰かと一緒に寝ることがなかったから緊張してる。
That was so cute. At last, the tension fades from Illya's body. Her faint warmth and gentle sleepy breaths resume.
いつも一人っきりでベッドに入ってたから冷たかった。今はお兄ちゃんと一緒だからあったかくて気持ちいいから。
Cute. Perfection. This line is perfection. A yawn follows on the heels of her drowsy proclamation.
今はもう夢物語だけど、これからずっとシロと一緒に眠れたのなら、私は幸せだったのかな。
だったのかな。Half of what she's saying at this point must be sleep talk, but I know she means it. Through her drowsiness, Illya speaks almost as if to someone who's no longer there. Yeah. What she said, だったのかな。
そっか。けど、いつもは困るな。
Ah, right, you need to have sex with Sakura.
俺、寝相が悪いかもしれないし、
Shut up.
その度にイリアを幻滅させちまいそうだ。
I feel like seeing people toss and turn in their sleep, it's not a disillusionment, it's more like it's a weird sort of bond. Like you just seen one of their more vulnerable things other people haven't really seen, so you know.
知ってるわ。でもそんなのいくらでも直してあげるから安心して。
I will fix you. I can fix you. I can fix her. I feel her wrap me tighter into her embrace. The warmth has permeated my body too, and I can feel my eyelids growing heavy. I feel like I'm hearing my own voice from somewhere far away, as though it belongs to another person.
シロは私が一緒じゃないとダメなんだから。
The words of the half-asleep Illya tickle my ears. Her body is faintly warm and soft like a kitten's. I love that image.
そろそろ寝ようか、イリア。
そうだね。シロの毎日はこれからまだまだ続いていくんだもの。それじゃあまた明日ね。
God damn it, and we on each and here. God damn it, we will be resetting. Sounding well satisfied, her voice fades to a murmur before gentle sleeping breaths replace it. Feeling her body temperature against me, my consciousness drifts from reality into a happy dream. The night of the fourth day wears on. I lie submerged in a happiness gentle enough to bring tears to my eyes. In the midst of the many ends now approaching, this slumber remains the only point of pure, unclouded bliss. Aww. Which is why it's a little sad. Because if it is this perfect, the loss when I next open my eyes will be the greatest yet in these many new beginnings. Yeah. Wallpaper added to the special menu. Hell yeah. Do you need to click it? Yeah. Exit restart. God damn it. I wonder if there's any special mention at the start of the 8th next start about that. Wow. That was really sweet. One of my favorite scenes as well. So good. Oh my god. I mean, dare I say salute? I'm a big fan of obviously, but yes, the whole nature of it. But sure, I'm a big fan of the eyes here. I don't know why. And I think I quite like the stockings themselves too, or whatever garter belt they are. Good picture, very nice. Misui Kao. I wonder if I've seen any of their other art pieces anywhere. Please don't say. Watanabe Akio. I definitely have heard that name before. And Shingo, I think. Not sure about this, but probably, maybe, I don't know. This sounds like a completely new name to me though. Hell yeah. Very cool. It's a... Sorry to go back to it. It's a weird combination of erotic and cute, you know? While the most of the rest are like cool, like actual just cool. Though this one is just, this is one of my favorites. And I'm a big fan of this art style. It's, I don't know, it feels a bit different from what you'd normally see in anime. Maybe it's the fact that there's a really defined nose. Set as wallpaper. What will happen if I do this? Oh my god, did that change my desktop? Can we check? Oh my god. Well, I hope no one walks in. I hope no one walks in when I end this recording. Hell yeah. They're just gonna see a half-dressed lolly there. Oh my god. No, but I wasn't really sure what was gonna happen with that scene. It obviously felt like it was gonna be a wholesome scene, which it ended up being. But I could have easily as well seen it being like a more shipping kind of scene. Shiro x Illya. Not full-on sex scene, but you know, that kind of erotic in nature. And I think this game would go there. I mean, they initially even planned to do Illya route 2, but I'm not sure if that was gonna be plus 18 like the other routes. Not sure. The game definitely doesn't, the Type Moon definitely doesn't have a problem with you know, erotic lollies with FGO. I don't know why we are talking about this, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Nothing here, let's go to afternoon. Do we have anything new here? Go away. Nope, night it is. If we have more options than just magic training, we're not gonna do magic training yet. We're gonna do the, hopefully, sake thing. Hang around Emiya residence. Nope, just magic training. Fair enough. Let the plot begin. Illya Wholesome and then plot. My heart is beating fast. A clear sense of purpose is thickening the blood throughout my body.
なるほど。意味もなく土蔵に来てたのはそういうことだったんだ。
Sure, okay, that makes sense. My body continued to bleed even as my mind was unaware. Go there. Take back your former self. Know your weapon. Without it, I can't fight alongside Saber. My body remembered that truth. Sitting in a full lotus position, I focus my nerves.
さて、あとは俺がうまく使えるかどうか。
How long have I not done this? Seeing as I can't recall even that, I might have problems just activating the circuits. I have no confidence in myself. With the intention of going all the way back to the basics, I'm buried deep in myself. Place the hot metal iron rod to your back. But it seems that all my worries were pointless. Or are we just activating a magic crest implanted by Rin? We'll see. Activating my circuits and attempting reinforcement magic succeeded without a hitch. Good.
なんだ、気づいてしまえばどうってことないじゃないか。
Anticlimactic, yeah. But I suppose this is what it usually feels like to get out of a slump. Also, surprisingly, this was interesting in itself. This was the first time it felt fun to train and use magic. Yeah, before you were always putting your life on the line and risking it. I can finally go further. I think of the sniper that I shouldn't have seen yet. I have finally remembered what my own weapon is. I wonder if, yeah, this does raise a good point. If Shiro does remember and know that we are resetting and remember things from other loops, do the others do as well? And in the case of Archer, who is, you know, does he remember? And is Archer acting as a counter force here, or is Archer just acting as Archer? Because this is an anomaly of a situation. Now, I'll polish this power for as long as time permits. Yeah. Reinforcement projection magic available. Now that the weapon has retrieved, what's left is fighting the target. In the wilderness where cicadas sing, there lies the enemy. Now that the weapon is retrieved, yeah, what's left is fighting the target. In the wilderness where cicadas sing, there lies the enemy. So is this telling me to go to the Einsburn forest, or? Okay, let's see. Hey, we have a new thing here. Saber Station Front. Let's go. It's come to be a late lunch. To calm my stomach's grumbling, I take my lunch and head for the park. The park on this clear autumn day seems to be almost as crowded as it would be on a weekend. The benches are pretty much all taken. Looking for a place to sit down, I walk along the riverside. From the mouth of the river, I can smell the salty fragrance of the autumn breeze. No wonder it's starting to feel cold. But thanks to the deep blue sky and bright sunshine, even those are forgotten before long. The weather is truly refreshing today. On the other side of the row of swaying radiant golden ginkgo trees, that's a weird shape for a electric line thing, whatever it is called. The voices of children cheering and the sound of a ball being bounced around reach me. Soccer. A game of soccer, huh? Yup, I did. Did that together with Shinji. Cool. It was a snowy day, very unusual. Back then, Shinji lost one of his shoes. Well, whatever. You're getting some random ass Shinji lore. Having found a nice grassy spot near the playground, I sit down cross-legged. It won't be long before I'll be able to see the outline of my stomach. It's got to look like a deflated soccer ball already. Wasting no time, I take out my 2-tier container and dig in wholeheartedly. As soon as my consciousness comes back, I look up, still munching. Out on the field, 4 versus 4. 8 kids are struggling with the ball. Let me guess, Saber, because her image was there. Munching on my soy sauce boiled burdock, I keep watching the game. What I thought was mere child's play is actually looking pretty good. Looks like the attack and defense are well aware of their roles. Despite having an unusual number of players, this isn't just a kids' game, it's more of a mini-match. Having watched for a while, I noticed that the 2 kids on the inside are clearly different. Their passes quite nice looking. Seems like they're going easy on the rest. Must be the local soccer club members or something. It's gonna be Saber and Kid Gill. Thinking that, I see one energetic guy just vigorously kicking the ball forward, falling victim to feints in an amusing way. He keeps pitching forward. Seeing that pitiful but persistent little figure, I suddenly get an urge to help him out. And it wasn't just me who felt that way. From the opposite end of the field, a jeans-clad figure is cheering in his support. And not in the usual cheerleading way, but rather expressing her own joy and sorrow, relaying it as the match progresses. The kids seem to notice it too, feeling awkward when they hear her voice. I mean, Saber doesn't wear jeans, right? Right? Huh. Definitely not. I mean, it is Saber, but definitely not Japanese. The hair is a pretty golden color. A white, slender, girl-like figure. And I definitely remember seeing the huge lunchbox at her feet before. Wait. Now that I look at it, aren't those my shirt and jeans? Please give it to me. I know it was King Arthur was like way before football was a major thing, but like her being British and watching football, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Saber? Yeah, no mistake. That blue ribbon, definitely Saber. Actually, now that the weather is nice, she did say that she was going out sometime during the day. That's lovely. That feels a bit of a different art style, but even before that, this is such a weird choice to cut out here to show off her no clothes, basically. Sure. Unless her shirt is this color and this is just a weird crop of it. But the moment I stand up, about to wave to Saber, who's completely immersed in the game, one of the kids stops the match and turns towards her. The other kids start gathering as well. Oh no. Oh. These two look kind of familiar. I don't know why. Can we see Saber here? Not really. Oh! Yeah, this kid here, kinda... maybe it's just the hair, but doesn't it kinda remind of Tonoshiki from Tsukihime? Maybe? And this guy reminds me a bit of the friend from Karana Kyokai, from the school. The male main character's friend. I don't remember his name. As the kids come closer, Saber looks around herself nervously. Lovely. Several kids voice their argument.
テレビではいつも大掛かりな応援を目にするものですから、少しでもそれらしくと。得点が入った時など、こう集団で波を作り出したり、それはもう壮観な。
Love it. Bending, then straightening her knees, Saber meets the kids' unimpressed stares. This is such a fun face. Expression, whatever.
失礼いたしました。今後は静かに観戦します。
Aww. Damn, the kids just disappeared from there. They were ghosts all along. Bonk. Yeah? She bows her head deeply, as suddenly a ball drops in her lap.
もしかして俺らに混ざりたいのか？あんた。
And the one who threw it is that very same reckless kid from before.
良いのですか？
Oh no. Taking the ball, her eyes are shining. Oh no, the inner Brit is coming out.
やめとけよ、ゲロス。
I mean, I gathered that nickname, but what the fuck? Barfer.
せえな。外国人じゃん。バカ。今時日本人ばっかりのチームなんかねえよ。そういや、そっか。サッカーできんの？姉ちゃん、何人？フランス、ドイツ？
Well, the land of the ball of the foot.
イングランド、イギリスです。
Oh, the kids all let out.
イギリスってサッカーが国技だろ？日本の相撲みたいにさ。
I wonder, this was in 2004 and 5. Who would have been the most famous English player at that moment? Rooney? Beckham? Probably David Beckham. If he still played, I don't know. Probably Rooney.
ちげえよ。国技にしてんのはドイツとかブラジル。イギリスはあれじゃん。ゲートボールと野球の合いの子みたいなやつ。名前忘れたけど。
Cricket?
何それ？ゴルフじゃねえの？ゴルフが国技なのはスコットランド。でも確かサッカーが生まれたのはイギリスだよ。
Did it originate from that country? It might have, but not sure.
お前よく知ってんな。
Yeah, sure. The boy that called out to Saber clicks his tongue.
スペインじゃねえのか。はい。
Saber nods, perplexed.
イギリス人だったらサッカーは得意ですよね。
Well, she probably has never played it. Says the boy with glasses.
いえ、それが一度もやってみたことがないのです。
Despite saying that, if you let her play, she's gonna destroy all of you. She will just intuit the game in a second.
冗談！めちゃめちゃかぶりつきで見てたし。つうかさ、女はやらねえってこと？
No?
サッカーをですか？いえ。
Oh, right, because they're, yeah, Japanese are saying that word, the cursed version of the name of the game. Why Japan? Of all the words you chose, or of all the things you decided to do, it was to use the American version for this game. Faber is looking at the ball in her hands.
ずっと興味はあったのですが、鍛錬に追われる日々で挑戦する機会がありませんでした。けれど、兵たちが興じている様子はよく見かけたものです。ルールも多少は存じているつもりです。
Right, so it's been around for a good while. It's probably one of the older games in history. Probably.
このボールを味方同士で受け渡ししながら、あの敵陣を示すゴールへ届ければ良いのでしょ?
Ah, yes, denoted in the enemy camp. Correct.
そうだけど、なの誰でも知ってるって。
兵とか鍛錬とか、姉ちゃん何者？軍人？
Perhaps.
まあ、そのようなものです。あ、自衛隊の事務員さん？
What? No.
自衛隊？なんだよ、期待してみたら初心者かよ。足手まといが増えちまうな、ゲロス。
You're gonna eat your words so hard.
だからせえよ。
Before long, I see them choose a representative from each team and, with rock, paper, scissors, decide which team is going to take the foreign player on. Soon, Saber goes out onto the field, surrounded by the kids. Oh my god. I didn't know I needed this, but yes, Saber in jeans and plain white shirt. This is truly a blessed day. Your face looks so not so angular in this image. Meanwhile, you look definitely like a Shiro copy. Phew, that's a relief. Also, yeah, it's a very fun image. Quite dynamic too. Should there have been trouble, I was ready to force my way through the crowd of children, but it ended up working out. Also the fact that she's only barely a head taller than the kids here. Continuing where I left off with the chopsticks, I resume my meal. A mischievous thought crosses my mind, and I slide over to a nearby tree, hiding myself in the shade. Oh, okay, there she is. Yeah, okay, that's her. Now I recognize her.
姉ちゃんではありません。セイバーです。
Although pointed to a wrong, but sure. As she's protesting, her intent gaze is following the ball that was sent high up in front of her. Did he say trap, or I felt like he said drop. Oh, maybe he said trap then. She's gonna send someone flying if she tries to tackle / guard with her body. The awkward game continues for a while. No matter how short she is, she still looks out of place, playing alongside kids. But Saber herself pays no notice, her face shining brightly. Even the kids, feeling the joy, soon stop going easy on her and begin the real match. That's when it really became a sight worth watching. Right before my eyes, she starts to get used to handling the ball by mimicking the kids' movements. In a span of a few minutes, her movements changed completely. Even as the ball goes outside of the field, she casually brings it back into the game. And even the opposing team can no longer just kick the ball towards the safety zone. Their passes are becoming more cautious. Speaking of which, the soccer club member-like kid that I noticed a while back. As expected, Saber is chasing him, but he manages to keep her at bay with feints. Suddenly slowing down, he kicks the ball in a direction entirely different from where he's looking, freaking Saber hilariously. But that's not happening a second time. While pretending to go for a long-range kick, he passes the ball to a nearby teammate instead. Seeing through the maneuver, she quickly catches up. Ooh. Finally, the ball is hers. Oh no. Unfortunately, her 4 teammates are still behind her. She's all alone in the middle of the enemy field. As if unsure what to do next, she looks back. The response comes back has a mix of high-spirited voices. Saber's face suddenly becomes serious. Don't kick it with all your might. The opposing team had gone on the attacking too deeply, and looks like they're now short-handed. The defender, also the goalkeeper, hurries back to the net. Gliding along the grass, she dribbles towards the goal. She's now facing the goalkeeper one-on-one. Yeah? A straight shot, without a trace of hesitation. Deeply intimidated, the keeper cowers in fear. Whoa, that sounded like it has actually some impact. Raising the top of his head, the ball flies up, hits the top bar, rebounds, and soars high into the sky. Oh. Okay. Unless she can do a awesome rebound hit. As if to silence the disappointment, out comes the energetic boy's cry. Yeah. Looking up, the ball that has already become but a black dot in the sky, whoa, that went really hard then, is now being pushed back by the headwind. Aiming for the landing spot, Saber dashes back. In a real game, a ball that has crossed the line in the air would be an out, but this place has its own rules. In other words, the ball is still in the play. Struggling to regain the lead, the opposing team comes running back and surrounds her. Using her torso and knees as a spring, Saber leaps up in the air, easily over her man's height. So probably like 2 times the kid's height. And grabs the falling ball. Don't grab it. Her shirt floats in the air as she lands. In front of the dumbfounded kids, Saber throws the ball. Behind the petrified goalkeeper, the net is shaking. Saber, you can't use your hands. Goal. Sort of. Well. Striking a triumphant pose, she turns to face the kids, only to be met with blank stares. Yeah. Yaya? She... Oh. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that, but I was more so trying to not focus on the part that her shirt was floating in the air. Sure. She hurriedly tucks her now messy shirt into her pants. We need that image. Oh, okay, the kids actually just didn't care. Sure. Oh my god. Joining in with the kids' reddened cheeks, the palm of my hand meets my face. That gave me severe confusion until I realized, right, American football. Japan, stop using confusing terms, or at least add the American bit there. Being put on the spot, she's getting nervous. Well, it's not exactly undeserved. She questions with a blank face. Saber is getting the actual treatment of what the fuck are Japanese even smoking crack here? Why is their language using English words and in the wrong way? Well, maybe not in the wrong way, but still using many loan words just mixed with their language. Oh.
ですが、テレビではボールを投げる場面も。
腕を使っていいのはキーパーだけ。キーパーはあいつだからって最初に言った。
Right.
そう、俺。
Once again, the boy playing as the goalkeeper raises his hand.
おお、そういう意味だったとは。これは私の失点でした。以後はよく気をつけます。
Raising her drooped head back up, Saber folds her arms deep in thought.
日本のサッカーのルールはシンプルでいながら複雑です。我が国ではとにかくボールをゴールに入れてしまえばよかった。
何でもありってこと？
ええ、ボールを蹴るのは距離を稼ぐのに手っ取り早いからです。ゴール直前はいつもボールを脇に抱えて奪い合い、殴り合いながら突進していったものです。
Old football sounds freaky.
殴るのも超ファール。退場。
では、壁や木でボールを跳ね返したりもやはりなしですか？
グラウンドに木なんか生えてねえよ。
野原よりむしろ街中の試合の方が多かったのですが。
街って？本当にイギリス人か？
そう言われるとあまり自信が。
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap in the rule clarification and how the sport was refined over the years, I guess. Well, yeah, in the Age of Kings. Is that what we are calling it? Was it's supposed to be... Well, I guess kings were common then, so sure it works, but I thought we were calling it the Age of... I guess myth? Or Age of Magic? Or Age of Myth? I think that's what it's referred to as in FGO at the very least. What Saber had watched must have been a predecessor to what is known as soccer today. But then it's Saber we're talking about. The form might be a little different, but anything that involves moving your body around, she'll get used to it in no time, yeah. But that's not what worries me. Yeah?
つまり、足さばきが最も重要なのですね。
The kids exchange semi-amazed glances.
ヘディングとかもあるけど、あんた女だし。
I don't think I've ever heard it called heading. Huh. I mean, headbutting or, yeah. But sure. Then again, I don't watch football really cast in English, so I don't know.
女があんなシュート打つか？では、次は本気で蹴ります。
Oh no. Saber, stop.
まだ本気じゃねえの？
Yeah, no, the ball will evaporate if she tries to kick for real.
あれは人にぶつかりそうだったので、手加減をしたのです。
Yet, when it bounced from the top beam, it went to the sky so high you could barely see it. The kids have a suspicion all over their faces. Pushing Saber outside their circle, they put their heads together and start whispering. And as usual, the energetic boy's voice...
マジかよ。
No freaking way. Yeah, right. It's always my fault. And other noises. What a lively fellow. Soon, they break up and turn to face Saber once again. Yeah, it's gonna be Saber versus everyone.
じゃあ姉ちゃんさ、もう一回最初から勝負。どうよ。
勝負ですね。良いでしょう。受けて立ちます。私も失態続きでは収まりがつきませんし。 何より夕食が美味しくありません。
The finale was not satisfied. I think she said yushaku, which isn't that like dinner? But maybe it was in reference to calling the match a dinner, basically.
皆さんもまだまだ視力を出し尽くしてはいないと感じておりました。
Vibrating saber. She's about to launch off into the space. Vroom. Here we go. Saber's unique trait and her weakest point. Her inability to accept defeat. The kids' faces turn pale, yeah. Even if she is a beginner, they realized who they're dealing with. As can only be expected of the king of all beasts. Beasts? Sure. No matter if the opponents are a bunch of little kids, asking her to take it easy is pointless. And thus starts the rock paper scissors game to separate the living from the dead. Oh my god. After a series of shouts have finished resounding throughout the playground, the teams are decided. As the two groups separate, Saber seems confused.
先ほどとは人数が違いますね。向こうは5人、こちらは私を含めて4人ですか。ハンデですよ。あんたが2人分だってば、姉ちゃん。だから5対5でいいの。
I feel like she's actually worth more than 2 people, but sure. Maybe skill-wise not yet, but eventually. Give her like 5 more minutes.
ちげえよ。ゲロスはいてもいなくても同じじゃん。
Wow.
せやな。
Before starting the match, they've picked someone to go buy some drinks and are now giving him their requests. Aside, the conversation with Saber continues.
そうは言っても、私は初心者なのですが。でもゲロス、あなたが同じチームで。ゲロスって言うな。
Wow. Oh. The shocked Saber got caught off guard by a remarkably loud scream echoing throughout the playground. The kids go quiet for a moment. However, the silence doesn't last long and is now being replaced by a debate about drink brands.
ゴーラ、俺プリンセーク。俺も。マジかよ。もやし飴。ドクトルペッパーホットで。トンガラジ。タヒパー。サデルツ。あったよ。見つけてくるからな。飲めよ絶対。
私はぜひ紅茶を。できればボトルで。
モテねえ。もう一人来いよ。
Wow. Okay. Obviously cola. What is up with Japan? Do they just have a license to not say any other name except Dr. Pepper? Is that this is a thing they also say in Steins Gate? But stuff like other brands like KFC or Burger King or McDonald's are always replaced with something similar sounding, but never Dr. Pepper. Sony and PlayStation and others too. What the fuck is moyashi ame? I mean, ame means rain. I think moya moya is like an onomatopoeia or feeling like unsure or fuzzy or kind of like grumpy. No, not grumpy. I can't find the right word. I'm not sure about this combination here. Pudding shake. Yeah, no, I don't think I can recognize any other references beyond just cola and obviously Dr. Pepper. Though hot? What the fuck are you cooking? Having procured the drinks, the kids plop down onto the grass in small groups and take a break. Saber is kneeling down next to a boy sitting cross-legged. Yeah? To this boy. This is Saber, this is him, and this is him. For some reason, she looks restless. Looks like she remembered that. Unlike usual, she isn't wearing her skirt. Carefully checking around her, she timidly tries the cross-legged pose. They changed it there too. How's that? Her satisfied expression seems to say, one of the boys. Hiding myself deeper within the shade, I feel a tinge of regret. That's a lie. In fact, I am barely suppressing the laughter that's threatening to burst forth. I'm just glad she's enjoying herself. Unrestrainedly, compared to her very suffocatingly, serious martyr life from before. Saber starts talking to the energetic boy beside her.
先ほどのは良くない相性のようですね。気安く呼びかけてしまったことを謝ります。しかし、そのままにしておいて良いのですか？
別に怒ってねえよ。大声出して悪かったよ。
There we go. Another boy plops down on his stomach besides them.
こいつさ、キーパー得意なんだ。ボール怖がんねえからさ。
素晴らしいではないですか。
素晴らしい indeed.
俺はシュートがしたいんだよ。フォワードで。1点も入れたことねえけどな。
I mean, he's got you there, I guess.
で、いつだっけ？こんな近くからのシュートを腹で直に受けちゃってさ。おえって。
Thus get us.
なるほど。だからごにょと呼ばれるように。
そういうこと。
I love the gonyo mumble.
恥じることはありません。名誉の負傷です。
ゲロじゃ相手からファール取れねえって。
Not like throwing up is a foul.
あれ、元の名前なんだっけ？なんか言ってたよね。今日から俺はゲロストンだっけ？ガリクソンじゃねえか？ちげえよ。
While scratching his head, the boy says,
スペインのさ、リーガエスパニョーラにすっげえシュート打つ選手がいるんだ。
Yeah?
トリスタンっていう。
Am I remembering correctly, or isn't that one of the Round Table Knights' names?
ああ、それだ。
Saber? Right that moment, Saber's eyes flip wide open, and her gaze fixates on the boy in front of her.
なんだよ、寄るなよ。
トリスタン。
I guess. I think it is.
あ
なたはトリスタンですか？
ゲロスでいいってんだろ。恥ずかしいからもうやめろよ。
素晴らしい名前ではないですか。
She's so happy.
トリスタン、ぜひそう呼ばせてください。
And I'm so happy that she's happy.
別に本名じゃねえし、俺がこんなサッカー弱いままじゃトリスタンだって迷惑だろ。
I swear to God, if we ever get his real, like, there was a name before above the Geros. I forget what it was, but I swear if he actually has a different unique name and it's actually Shiki. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my mind. Or like maybe a son of Shiki, because that would have been in the early 2000s or 90s maybe. He says, pointing at the proud-looking Saber,
そんなことはない。あなたのような少年の憧れになることはいつの時代でも戦いに赴く者の何よりの励みとなるでしょう。
I do like whenever they throw in in any age when the characters are talking, though to them it might sound a bit like, what the fuck, why are we talking about in any age? Huh? Confused, Tristan's cheeks start burning red.
1点くらいなんですか。あなたならすぐに入れられます。頑張りましょう。我々4人みんなで。
Hell yeah. Taking the initiative, Saber stands up straight.
何しろ最終的には77対88というような得点になるわけですから、選手1人が1点入れる機会くらいは。
77 versus 88 stage. Huh.
姉ちゃん、それバスケね。
Yeah.
スリーポイントシュートとかもないから。
変な外国人。
Aw. Blushing Saber. Blushing shocked Saber. The game begins. Just prior, Saber kept insisting that Tristan should come out in front, but...
勝つつもりなら、あんたが前に出なきゃダメだ。キーパーは絶対俺がやる。
He absolutely wouldn't budge. Saber's side is outnumbered. Goalkeepers aside, the teams are 3-on-4. With this few players, a difference of even 1 may end up affecting the match far more than expected. Once the ball is theirs, the basic strategy is to attack while passing it between Saber and one other player. However, that leaves one defender to back up the two of them. Just one, not exactly reliable. On the other hand, the opposing team, in addition to having one defender, can use the remaining player as a midfielder for both offense and defense in a much more soccer-like manner. Yeah, the libero. Looks like the kids didn't mention anything about an offside rule, but I think that's better for now. I don't think me or my friends used offside as kids anyways. In that case, for Saber, with her speed, it would be advantageous to press deep within the enemy's side, I'd guess. However, the passes get cut too often, the attack soon crumbles, and the entire team is forced to defend. Saber's team is clinging on to its field and can't make a move. A cry comes towards them from the goal. The keeper himself cannot advance in front. Instead, shouting at the top of his lungs, the boy points out the best spot to attack. Hey, that was fun. Now is the chance. Gracefully stopping the ball that was cleared by her team, she is advancing forward. Her dribbling, picture perfect. There she goes. A world of difference from before. With this, neither allies nor enemies will catch her. That's right. Posed by the numerous enemies, Saber is literally playing 2 roles. The opposing team's defender stands in her path. Oh. Aw. There she goes. Slowing down, it looks as if she's about to pass the ball to her teammate on the other side. Suddenly, turning her body around, she dashes forward yet again. A feint. Having artfully handled the opponent, she leaves him behind. Well done. Now, only the goalkeeper remains. I was kinda expecting her to actually do a pass to forward and there being no one there. And then she just dashes there to pass it to herself on the other side of the field or something crazy like that. But no, sure, yeah, feint. It builds on the previous thing of her having been feinted.
Chance.
The cheer. Loud cheer. Her teammates' cheers intensify, never stopping her feet for even a moment. Saber nods. Even the goalkeeper already has the vision of her last shot flashing before him. Seeing the image of a roaring lion approaching from the front, he knows he is already dead. At an even greater distance this time, she finally assumes the shooting position. Is it confidence? Or maybe just compassion for the keeper, giving him the time to run away? Oh no. A flash of her foot, like a bow releasing an arrow. It popped, didn't it? A gunshot-like sound reverberates through the field. My cheeks shiver, as if having received an electric shock. Oh no. Covering their ears, the kids are petrified. Did she break the sound barrier? She would have if the ball would have held on. She did say she'll be serious. And get serious, she definitely did. Yeah, it's Saber after all. This is the end. Hearing the words worst, I look over the goal. What's left of the kid? A gaseous mist of red particles. Well, not quite. Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck? Huddled behind the goalpost, the poor kid finally dares to crack open his eyelids. There's no ball, and neither is there a gaping hole. All that's left is a soft breeze swaying the net. Wow. Yeah, Saber, do you mind explaining? The agitated kids turn towards Saber. With a shamed face, she points towards the sky. Oh? A mix of angry cries, screams, and shouts of joy pierce the autumn sky. Like a boomerang, or maybe some kind of UFO, the pitiful remains of the ball, split into a big Mitsubishi shape, come flying back. The hell? Ah. Wait, did we see one of the kids before as Yukika's little brother? I guess that's why they were familiar. Did we really? Where? At the park near the bridge? Question mark? That must have been it. I need to refresh my memory on that. Ne-chan killed it. No, I think he said Ne-chan will kill me in regards to Saigusa, maybe? Hmm. Kota. Hmm.
どうすんだよ試合。
おお、もう一回やってみてプリーズ。だからボールがねえんだって。
Saber hangs her head in shame, as she should. In the meantime, the remains of the ball finally land in the nearby thicket. Having received the full force of the impact, the synthetic leather has split magnificently, straight line burn marks evident on the surface. The latest victim to witness Saber's deadly attack. Dash ... I hesitate for a while. Shall I watch the match till the end, or shall I leave before they notice me? I want to keep watching, but I shouldn't interfere with this development. Much as I hate to leave, there is one thing I can do. That being, Trace on. Trace on. Mourning over their fallen comrade. Only Tristan manages to not fall into despair.
だよ、たかがボールじゃん。
Yeah?
でも三枝兄には当分小遣いなしだぜ。
それは諦めろ。
I guess you would be related to Saigusa, yeah? Or... Yeah, because he said Saigusa Ani? Or Ane?
私が弁償を。
do you have any money?
無理。うちの姉ちゃんが人様からお金もらうわけないよ。
遺憾に存じます。
だったらゲロス持ってこいよ。家近いだろ。
俺のボールは川に放流したんだ。
ああ、前の PK 戦の時のゲロスのか。PK であんな飛距離稼いだシュート初めて見たよな。
Damn.
せえな、いつか大きくなって戻ってくんだよ。
I'll grow up and get it back one day. Wow.
面目次第もございません。
And then suddenly, the soccer ball comes back. Oh, bouncing up high as it hits the grass. It is now in Saber's hands. The scar marks are still there, yet it definitely holds air.
何？
Magic ball.
どっから飛んできた？
I'm still watching, but now from the ticket behind them, lying on the ground. The kids huddle around Saber, gawking at her hands.
治ってる。怖え。サプライズ。姉ちゃんマジシャン？
いえ、魔術は不得意です。
She's so straightforward with it, not realizing there. Yeah.
ほら戻ってきたじゃん。なあ。
生きてんのかよ。っていうか復活？
これは
The Eighth Servant.
そうですね。きっと魔法です。
Maybe she recognized that there are lingering traces of magic there. Saber's holding on to their precious ball tightly.
さて。
Now that the secret is out, it's time to retreat. Saber's innocent joy of playing soccer with the kids would be spoiled by seeing me here.
試合の結果はまた次の機会に教えてもらうってことで。
Sneaking around, I quietly leave the playground. Right then, where should I go for the afternoon? Whoa, I think that was the longest one yet. I think I had a timer set for 1 hour 30 minutes long part, and that went off like 30 minutes ago. Whoa. Okay, yeah, let's save here and we'll continue on in the next part. Definitely. Cool. Yeah, that was a really fun scene. I'm normally not a fan of kids scenes, but I don't know, I genuinely enjoy seeing Saber happy and being much more free than what she was in her actual life, and then kind of forced to play a certain role in the Holy Grail War. It's so good to see her, like, you know, let her just figure things out and do what she wants to do, enjoy life and all that good stuff. Yeah. Sure. Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Link down in the description. Oh, see ya.